mustache. I have a road rash mustache that's gonna last for like 3.5 weeks. And she pulls her chair even closer and she goes, oh, sorry. And you're getting so old? You're never gonna have a children. And when you die, nobody find your body for like 2-3 weeks. I was like, holy shit, right? So I get home and I tell my guy, I'm like, I feel even worse now. And he goes, okay, listen to me. I feel really bad. Where do you want to go? I go, this is where I want to go, Paris. Okay. That's right. I want to go to Paris. Now, are you from France? Okay, perfect. So she's from France. She's been to Paris. She knows. Who else has been to Paris? Okay. Oh, a lot of you. Good. Here's why I wanted to go to Paris. I've been to Paris 3 times. And it wasn't, I mean, Paris is beautiful, but you know what I really loved even more than Paris? Flying on Air France. Oh. Let me tell you why. Because the flight attendants were so glamorous. I'm a scared flyer. They were so glamorous that I was so distracted by their glamour that I didn't even realize what was going on. Like, my flight attendant gave the safety briefing while she was smoking. She was like, Madame and Messieurs, we are about to take off, and at this time, the captain would like you to fasten your seatbelts. Or not, I don't care. I don't know what the seatbelt would do in an in-air catastrophe anyway, huh? But who am I to know, huh? I'm like, who are you to know? You're the flight attendant. But then she won my heart because she looks in the back of the plane and she's like, and is there any babies on the plane? We have a binky that's been marinated in Grand Marnier for 2 days. At this time, we will come around. Could you please put it directly into their mouth? Then we will be around with a chloroform blanket, and we will lovingly wrap them like a croissant and stick them in the luggage hold. Voila! And that's when I realized I love the French. Let me tell you why I love the French. She knows, because the French will tell you the truth, right? French people don't mess around. They tell you the truth. And that's why I think, do we have teachers in the audience? Where are my teachers? You're a teacher, what do you teach?
Math.
Math, what grade?
High school.
Give it up, this guy, high school math teacher.
Yay!
Any other teachers in the audience? What do you teach? 2nd grade? Oh my, that's what I say. Give it up for my 2nd grade teacher. Come on, she's in the trenches.
Yay!
Well, I want to talk to my high school guy. I think that all high school guidance counselors must be French. Because they'll tell the kids the truth, right? Like your kid comes in to find out about college, and it'll be like this. You would like to go to college? Let me take a look at your transcripts. Says here your grades are very, very poor. You do not get along well with others, and you have no idea what is going on. I don't think you should go to college. I think you should run for Congress. She knows what I'm talking about. She knows what I'm talking about. No, but here's the reason I know. Because my high school teacher, you guys are going to love this. My father is 80 years old and still teaches high school. Give it up for Papa Locke, ladies and gentlemen. He teaches at Ben Salem High School, which is not an easy high school if you guys know anything about it. But I want to tell you something. He's 80 and they want him out of the school because he's 80. And he doesn't want to go because he loves the kids. They keep him young. But here's what they did. They made him a permanent sub. And my father looks like Ted Knight from Caddyshack and the guy from Up. Like a combination, right? He's like 5'2". He's got shock of white hair, booming loud voice, can't hear anything. So he has no idea how loud his voice is, right? So they put him in a freshman history class. And I called him up. I go, Dad, how'd it go? He goes, I got in a little bit of trouble. I say, what happened? He goes, curriculum was a little dry. So I made up some stories to entertain the kids.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh my God, what did you say to these kids? He goes, I told the kids I was in Vietnam. And I killed 10 Chinese guys standing in a line with 1 bullet. It's like, Dad, what? That's like revision. What are you doing? He goes, what? I said we were in Vietnam and they were Chinese. If the kids don't know the difference, they need a better history teacher. I'm like, but you are the history teacher, Dad. So here's what they did. Fonz, you're gonna love this. They moved him to ESL, English as a second language. Yeah, Fuzzy, you don't even know. My father knows like one word in like 12 different languages, and he writes it down on a 3x5 card that he keeps in his little pocket. And then he's like fills in the rest. I'm like spitting all over you guys. Fills in the rest like Sid Caesar. That's an old reference, but Sid Caesar used to like make up languages, right? So these kids don't know any better. They think he's like an international spy that can speak like 12 different languages. So when he's in the class, I go, Dad, how'd ESL go? He goes, I got sent to the principal's office. He's 80. I go, what'd you do? He goes, Spanish kid was acting up, so I told him, sit down, El Pricarino. He's making up Spanish words to Spanish people, ladies and gentlemen. So here's what they did with my 80-year-old father for my girl in the back. They moved my 80-year-old father to 2nd grade. Give it up for my girl in the back. Okay.